Hey, just wanted to share with you today a really simple workout. We're basing all of our movements today on what's called the bridge, which will be our first exercise today, and everything will be built on that exercise. So this is going to be really great for your hips and for your core. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Or if there's exercises or muscle groups that you want to work, leave comments and I'll see what I can do to make an exercise routine special for you. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel. That way we can move forward this movement that we can help people get exercising and get going. So thank you for tuning in. I'm Dallin. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and we're going to start with our first exercise, which is just going to be, like I said, a bridge. So you're going to have the base of all these movements is going to be feet hips width apart, knees about the same, and all lined up here. The bridge we're going to do for 20 seconds, and it's just up and down. Go at your own pace. Go nice and slow is better than fast because slow works those muscles. But if you need to, take a little pause between each bridge. Good. As you're bridging, you can tighten up your glutes. Good. And that's been 20. Rest for about 10. As you rest, just breathe, relax, and back at it. Again, trying to tighten up these cheeks, getting a good contraction there. Good, that's 20. Rest for 10. And we'll start back up. We're going to do 3 sets of these bridges at 20 seconds. That's really not too bad. Go, like I said, at your own pace. Take little breaks between if you need. Good, rest for 10. And last set of bridges. It's really crazy how everything has been shut down recently. Gyms and restaurants, but that is not an excuse to not get up and get moving. Really, this is an important time to get moving because you've got time potentially, if you're just at home, quarantined, a good time to get moving. Good, and rest. The next one we're going to do is single leg bridge. So we're going to have one leg out, one leg down, and we're going to go up right here at your own pace. These ones are a little more difficult because you're pushing through one leg. As you do this, try and keep your hips even. Sometimes people will really sag, but the point is to keep your core nice and tight and that leg nice and straight. So we're working our quad, we're working our hamstring, we're working our glute. Good, and rest. That's been 20. And we'll switch legs. Good. But again, if you need to, between reps, if you need to rest, that's totally fine. One more. And rest for 10. Switch legs. One more round of this on each side, and then we'll move on to our next exercise. Again, keeping those hips nice and even. Try not to sag. Good, and there's 20. Switch sides. Keep those legs about hips width apart. And again. The thing is it's okay to modify these things. If this is difficult, just do the regular bridge or switch things up so that it makes it doable. Because the object is to get moving. It's not to do this exercise perfectly or any other exercise perfectly. Go ahead and rest for a second, but really just to get you moving, no matter how you're doing it, just get up, get moving. The next one is going to be a bridge march. So we're going to bridge, we're going to hold the bridge, and we're going to march. You can put your arms out to kind of stabilize a little bit if you need. Again, try and keep those hips level, marching every other one, every other leg alternating. After 20, relax. Very good. We'll go through a few rounds of this, and then we'll move on to our next one. Yeah, just starting again, bridge, march, march. Nice and slow movements. If you need to, in order to maintain your hips nice and level, take a smaller step or just shift your weight from one side to the other. It's okay if you modify. Good. 10-second rest. 10 seconds comes quick. So get ready to start again. And again, here we go, marching. Again, if marching's difficult, just shift your weight from left leg to right leg. Take smaller steps if you need. Good. And relax. 10-second break. Then we'll do another round of marches. Good, and march. So I can feel this down in my hamstrings. I can feel this in my glutes. I feel this in my tummy a little bit. All good places to feel it. You know, and sometimes people will complain that working out or exercising can be painful. But really, a lot of times what people are feeling is just some soreness, just a little bit of achiness here and there. And I recently read an article about soreness and how it's a good sign that muscles are getting the work they need. And also, I read an article about pain and how exercising with a little bit of pain can be okay. Maybe you got a little bit of arthritis, and that's okay. It's okay to push through a little bit of pain. If it's really hurting, it's okay to stop or perhaps alter or change the exercise. But we want to keep these areas that have a little bit of arthritis. We want to keep them moving. We want to keep them going, so that way that we can strengthen those areas and make them so they're less painful. Good. Now we're going to go a 10-second break. This next one we're going to do is going to be a bridge with a kick. And you'll see here, I'll demonstrate. We're going to go up, just like the bridge, and you're going to kick and switch and kick. Good. And we're going to do this for 20. So it's similar to the march, but we're getting a good knee extension here, getting some good work out of our quad as we're doing the bridge. Good, and that's 20, and relax. Quad's right there on the front of your leg, so as you kick, that's got to contract. And then we're also continuing to work our glutes and our hamstrings here, our back extensors. All right, that's 10 seconds already. 10 seconds comes quick. Good, relax. Got a good 10 seconds here. We'll do a couple more rounds of kicks. It's a good one. Again, getting some of these major muscle groups, core, quads, hamstrings. If you haven't taken the chance to subscribe to the channel, of course, finish this exercise, no slacking, but please subscribe. I have more workouts coming all the time as we build the workout collection. And the workouts are really simple. They may not seem like much, but they're a good starting point, especially for older adults to get things moving, get things strengthened up. A lot of older adults think that once their strength is gone, it's gone, which is not true at all. If you exercise and stretch, try and build some of your muscles can build back up. You can get back to improved balance, improved strength. All of these things can come back. You just got to work on them. Oh, I apologize. We did 30 seconds that time. Let's take a 20-second rest this time. We did an extra 10 seconds of kicks, so we'll take a little bit of extra rest this time. We'll go one more round of kicking, bridges with kicking, and then we'll start up on our last exercise. So here we go. Let's go 30 seconds again on this one if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Or if you need to, just bridge. Or maybe bridge and march if this is too difficult. Weight shift as you bridge. 10 more seconds. Almost there. Good. Rest for 10. The last one we're just going to do a static bridge or a bridge hold. So when we get to the time, we're just going to bridge. Not necessarily moving, just right here, holding that bridge. You might feel your tummy muscles, you might feel your glutes a little bit. If you need to, you can kind of weight shift right and left, kind of side to side, but really not a lot of movement on this one. We're just holding this bridge. We're going to hold for 20 and relax. Rest for 10 seconds. We'll do a few rounds of this and then we'll wrap up. So again, I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any friends or family that are older adults that you think would benefit from getting back into a little bit of exercise, these are great videos to share with them. So welcome to share them and spread the exercising good word. Get it out there. Get your friends and family moving to keep them young, because exercising is honestly one of the best ways that you can stay young and stay healthy and stay mobile and independent. I work as a physical therapist, I work in a rehabilitation hospital type area where a lot of times we work with older adults who have had injuries or accidents, and now they're working to get back towards independence. And a lot of times, if they would have been more strong from the get-go, they wouldn't be in these situations. They wouldn't be stuck at the rehab hospital if they would have been strong enough to be more independent, more mobile. But because they were already weak, they have to come stay with us. And that's not the case across the board. Not to say everybody who goes to rehab, it's because they were weak. But I do see it often that people come in, they were already debilitated, and then maybe they had an accident, broke their hip, or maybe had a fall. And so now they're stuck in a rehab for a while as they try and get some strength so that those things don't happen again. But like I said, try and prevent this. Try and prevent the initial injury itself by just staying strong, keeping good balance. We see people that are weak enough that they can't move around in bed. And this is a great exercise to keep you from dealing with that. This combats that problem. So again, appreciate you tuning in. Please leave comments below if there's any exercises that you would like to work on or would like to see. And we'll go through one more bridge here with hold, and then we'll call it a day. And we'll catch you on our next workout. And I wish you guys luck as you try and stay out of the crowds and stay out of the crazy stores. Everybody buying up all the food and all the toilet paper and everything else. But to get your mind off this craziness we've had lately, tune into some exercises. Get moving. So, thanks again for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.